How market now una ogbonge program to showcase to una different markets wey boku for markets all over Lagos, whether na clothes, home appliances, electronics, provisions, foodstuff, and any type of goods wey you dey find. Name am. How market na the show for una. You go fit know where dem dey sell am and how much dem dey sell am. And if you be market seller and you dey find program to showcase your products, goods and services, na how market be the show for you o. Join us every Wednesday by 7:30 p.m. on your ogbonge station for excellence, NTA Lagos Channel 10. For more inquiries, make una call. We dey ready for. Use your time well. No waka.
With traditional revenue streams struggling
Hello and you're welcome to another Saturday News Review on NTA Lagos Channel 10. I am Oluwa Bukola Akonde. On our bulletin tonight, the federal government has launched an initiative leveraging space technology to generate an estimated $50 billion annually. Olayinka Ojo reports that the initiative, which is aimed at leveraging geospatial technology to improve revenue generation across agencies of government, was unveiled in Abuja. Now the report.
struggling to meet the nation's growing needs. The Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission, in partnership with the National Space Research and Development Agency, is exploring innovative solutions to drive economic growth. This initiative aligns with the renewed hope agenda of the current administration, which aims to create sustainable revenue streams through modern technological integration as practiced globally. This initiative represents a transformative step towards economic diversification and a prosperous nation. By adopting innovative revenue generation methods, we can build a more equitable economy.
We stand at the threshold of a new era where innovation, creativity, technology, and collaboration can drive economic growth and progress. This can be visualized by taking cognizance of the immense benefits other nations have derived by using this indispensable tool in boosting the revenue base for economic growth and development of their respective countries. Therefore, Nigeria as a developing economy should leverage on this very noble idea.
National Director General Matthew Adepoju notes that with Industries 4.0 emphasizing space science, innovation, and artificial intelligence, the collaboration with revenue-generating agencies will be pivotal in achieving the goals.
Mainstreaming space science and technology into our activities in Nigeria is not only going to help us on boosting our revenue generation, it's also going to help us in fighting the insecurity in the country, because our analytics and research has shown that most of the internal strife is driven by solid minerals and other resources in the country.
With full participation from all government revenue agencies, stakeholders agree that the integration of space science and technology will not only boost revenue, but also strengthen national security and economic resilience. Olayinka Ojo, NTA News.
The federal government says no stone will be left unturned to ensure that Nigerians have access to effective and affordable healthcare delivery across the country. Minister of State for Health, Dr. Isiaq Adekunle Salako, stated this after taking a tour of the facilities at the Federal Medical Center and other government hospitals in Lagos. Ometere Chedu has the details.
Center Ebute Metta was first on the list of federal hospitals visited by the Minister of State for Health. The visit to Federal Medical Center Ebute Metta, according to the minister, is to get on-the-spot assessment of the health infrastructure and listen to challenges that affect the daily operations of the medical.
And I think that in the agenda of Mr. President to reverse the direction of medical tourism, FMC Ebute Metta is positioned to play a very, very big part within that agenda. So I must commend the management and staff of the hospital for the work they are doing. And of course, there are still areas that can do better. And I'm going to be discussing that with the NG. But clearly speaking, I think I can score this place excellence. When we came in 7.5 years ago, it was like it was an impossible task. Okay, public hospitals were known then to be centers where essentially the quality of service was probably not too strong, and secondly, the support services like the hospitality part of the service delivery was not taken seriously. Okay, so we've been able to do that, and I think Nigerians have appreciated that. We have also been able to mentor, as it were, very many institutions. We have mentored over 60 institutions in this country.
The National Orthopedic Hospital Igbobi and Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital also played host to the minister, who is emphatic on addressing the challenges militating against utmost performances of the hospitals.
And this is his first visit to our facility. So it gives him the opportunity to assess the state of things on ground at the National Orthopedic Hospital, and also to see the progress we've made based on various budget allocations that have been made for us. And I was quite satisfied with the level of infrastructural development in the facilities.
He stressed that the peculiarity of the hospitals make it imperative to ensure they are better equipped to give optimal service delivery in line with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu.
So we are sure that Mr. President and indeed the federal government is committed to bringing down significantly the cost of drugs, the cost of essential inputs to the healthcare. And that is why the unlocking the value chain agenda of the president is one of our priorities. And that unlocking the value chain is to ensure that we are also able to harvest domestic resources, domestic capacity, make a lot of investment in our phytomedicine.
The minister reaffirms the commitment of federal government to prioritizing the health and well-being of Nigerians by increasing health funding, as well as offering access to regular capacity building of healthcare personnel in the country. In Lagos, Ometerechi Edu.
Meanwhile, Lagos State government has unveiled another intervention to ensure food sufficiency in the state. The initiative, tagged Onje Eco Farmer Subsidy Program, is expected to provide direct financial support to farmers in Lagos. Joy Ken Abakoya reports.
Onje Eco Farmer Subsidy Program seeks to provide 25% subsidy on animal feeds to registered poultry and fish farmers, as well as tractor services for crop production.
What can the state government do on making sure that the price is reduced generally? Get the farmer to support, I know that one. But the problem is with the people who are buying. How can we do it so that the price of those items will reduce?
This is a program where we gather farmers across the state, even egg marketers. We give them input free of charge. They take it, they utilize it, and the idea is for them to ramp up food production and subsequently dovetail into having reduced food prices.
The initiative by the Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems is aimed at boosting production levels, stabilizing food prices, and ensuring a steady supply of poultry and fish products to markets and homes to to address food insecurity.
Someone else might ask, why are we not supporting other farmers like those in cattle, sheep and goats and what have you? We would progress. But right now we see that there's a dire need to support those in the poultry and fisheries sector because the cost of feed has risen dramatically in the last 2 to 3 years. Particularly in the last 2 years, I can personally say that what I have seen fish farmers go through and poultry farmers, it is alarming.
The Onja Eco Farmer Subsidy Program is expected to run every Wednesday from the 5th of February to the 26th February 2025. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abapuya, NTA News.
The Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, recognized as the largest television network in Africa, remains steadfast in its mission to reproduce quality content that inspires Nigerian youth to become more productive citizens. This commitment was affirmed by Tari Taylor, the Executive Director of Programs, as she received an award from the Northern Youth Council of Nigeria. Lawa Ahmad Natarazu reports.
Being a vanguard to youth emancipation and serving as a
The Northern Youth Council of Nigeria honored Tari Taylor, the Executive Director, Programs of the Nigeria Television Authority, NTA, with the prestigious award, the recognition of her significant contributions to television production and audio-visual creativity. The recognition from the Youth Council highlights the significance of collaboration between media organizations and youth advocacy groups in fostering a supportive environment for young Nigerians. In her acceptance speech, the Executive Director expressed gratitude for the recognition, emphasizing the NTA's commitments towards producing inspiring content that encourages creativity, entrepreneurship, and resilience among the youth. She also noted the impact of NTA specialized channels such as NTA Hausa, which are instrumental in promoting government policies and programs. These initiatives demonstrate NTA's dedication to quality programming that not only entertains but also educates and informs the public.
NTA Hausa is well positioned for that. There is nowhere that we cannot reach with the message, and if it's the positive message, we are committed to amplifying that message so that it reaches the right people. So I want to let you know today that we are here for you. We are committed to you as you have honored us and as you have come to us, and we have identified you as a worthy partner.
She assures that NTA is always ready to partner with them in promoting peace, development, and national unity. In Abuja, Lawal Ahmed Matazu, NTA News.
In view of the large number of wounded soldiers from ongoing internal security operations across the country, Defense Headquarters has commenced the construction of the Armed Forces Invictus Center in Abuja. Defense correspondent Ismail Musa reports that the Minister of Defense Mohammed Badaru Abubakar, who performed the groundbreaking ceremony, says center is expected to provide a holistic treatment to wounded soldiers and sports centers. Now the report.
Military is combating security threats in virtually all states of the Federation. This tends to increase casualties from military operations across the country. The Armed Forces Invictus Center in Giri, Abuja is designed as a sanctuary of medical care, emotional and physical rehabilitation, and sports center for wounded soldiers.
The center is the first of its kind in Africa. It's an initiative aimed at providing a state-of-the-art facility that will aid rehabilitation and psychological comfort of the wounded, injured, sick officers and soldiers and veterans of the Armed Forces of Nigeria.
The center will therefore serve as a sanctuary where our soldiers and veterans can receive medical treatment and psychological support tailored to their unique medical challenges. The idea is to scale.
In a message, the founder of the Invictus Games, Prince Harry, applauded the commitment and support to wounded soldiers in Nigeria. Nigeria's participants at the 2024 Games held in Abuja described the project as a beacon of hope for soldiers.
With this project, we know that we, the wounded soldiers, are fully remembered and also recognized in our country.
The Invictus Games has able to recover from my injury mentally, emotionally, and physically.
The project is expected to be completed in 13 months. From Giri, Abuja, Ismail Musa, NTA News.
Now to the news review in proper. During the week, it was reported that in the next 3 months, Nigeria's education sector is expected to have a unified and consistent data bank designed to guide ongoing reforms in the system. This follows the inauguration of the committee by the Federal Ministry of Education to oversee the implementation of the Nigeria Education Data Initiative. Zinret Digmon reports.
The lack of reliable and comprehensive data has long hindered progress in Nigeria's education sector, making it difficult to make informed decisions, allocate resources efficiently, and accurately measure performance. To address this, the federal government has initiated a plan to consolidate fragmented data from various agencies and institutions into a central, credible, and reliable platform. This platform will track students' educational journeys from their foundational years to their integration into the labor force, providing a clear picture of progress at every stage.
Whether we are laying the foundation for a better education ecosystem that meets the needs of today while preparing for the challenges of tomorrow.
This will identify gaps and make targeted interventions where they are needed, monitor progress in real time, and address emerging challenges proactively. Foster transparency and accountability in resource allocation and policy implementation. Strengthen collaboration.
At the end of the day, whatever our universities and various educational system is turning out, let it be very relevant to the productivity of our economy.
The Ministry of Education is optimistic that this development will make the education system more inclusive, effective, and responsive to the nation's needs. In Abuja, Zenred Digmun, NTA News.
We go on the break. Lagos State government says it will do whatever is required to sustain its partnership with France, particularly in areas such as agriculture, public transportation, and water transportation. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu stated this during the visit by the ambassador of France to Nigeria, Mark von Baustia, at the Lagos House Marina. Joy Ken Abapoya reports.
France has partnered Lagos State in its efforts to tackle urban transportation challenges through the development of water and public transportation. This visit by the ambassador of France to Nigeria is to strengthen the ties and initiate more partnerships.
My visit is to ensure that when we are together is the right track and that we can launch more ambitious projects. Because we invest in Lagos State, in Singapore, and let me express to you before making the conversation, I really want to express to you what you thought were
Highlighting the economic benefits of the Lagos-France partnership, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says his administration will play its part to sustain the relationship.
We're excited, we're happy to have you. And in all those things, because you said that Lagos is important to you, there are a few things that we're doing together in agreement, in public transportation, in water transportation, that we're almost, close all of the rules. And so it goes to show that we'll fashion out, how to improve the mutually beneficial, relationship, even at the subnational, that we are as compared to, both serving in France and Nigeria. So we do our best, but we are here to continue to let that relationship grow, to blossom, whatever is required of us to do to improve and enhance and increase that relationship. And we are there to do that.
The French ambassador had earlier commended Governor Sanwo-Olu for his inspirational leadership, describing the governor as a driving force. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abapoya, NTA News.
You are live on NTA Lagos Channel 10. Now let's take a quick break. After the short timeout, the news continues. Please stay tuned.
What are you doing? I am trying to recharge this my prepaid. It's giving me problem. For some time now, I don't have light. Chief, why are you still suffering yourself? Why not try solar? That one, the one they put for the last time, give me so many problems. It did not work and they just wasted my money. Chief, go for Vipers and Zantos American Solar Battery. Original, with full approval. They also have Super Zantos Inverter, Zantos Solar Battery, Zantos Panel, MPPT Controller, Toba, Solar Fridge, Solar Street Light, marketed by AC Blessed Nigeria Limited. Visit them at X10 and 11 AC Blessed Plaza by Alaba Road Junction in Alaba International Market, Lagos. Vipers and Zantos America available in all leading electrical shops nationwide. Ring them on 0803 6837 557 or 0803 9644 115. Vipers and Zantos America. Solar power solar.
At Solar Plastics, customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are clean. Located at Kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Solar Plastics Limited is just a phone call away. Contact us 8080-2783-5332. You can reach us through any of our lines and social media outlets. Solar Plastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.
Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, you're watching ANC Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. We proceed with the stories that made headlines during the week. The spate of infrastructure development in Lagos State has continued with the inauguration of 4 newly completed road projects by the state governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, in Amuwo Odofin area of the state. Joy Ken Abakoya reports.
The 4 reconstructed roads, totaling 10.10 kilometers, include the Old Ojo Road, which is now a faster alternative route for commuters traveling on the Lagos-Badagry axis, Irede, Navy Town, and Minini Adio roads, all leading to jetties in the area. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who says the state government is determined to open up every area of the state, urged residents to protect the road infrastructures from vandals.
By the grace of God, we will start the construction of the phase 2 of the road so that we will not give you heartbreak. We will give you a complete 3-course meal because that is what you deserve in this part of the city. So that construction will take you all the way to Maza, which is getting towards First Park and Mile 2. We deserve it. It is what is expected. It is what we have promised, and we will do it. There are 1 or 2 other connections that the special advisor have also said we will be ensuring that all of that is also being done. Discourage parking of roads, parking of vehicles by the roadside. That is all we have to say, so that people can enjoy the benefits of democracy. The reconstruction of these key roads in Oriade LCDA, under the visionary leadership of Mr. Governor and Mr. Deputy Governor, brings sufficient socio-economic benefits and reduced travel time.
Governor Sanwo-Olu also performed the groundbreaking ceremony of 1,500 new shops at Iba Market to boost businesses in the area. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abakoya, NTA News.
It was an exciting moment for members of the Lagos State House of Assembly as they ushered Right Honorable Mojisola Lasbiat Miranda into the Speaker office at the Assembly complex, having elected her as the new Speaker of the Lagos House of Assembly on January 13, 2025. Musa Tolias reported that the move is an indication of a collective endorsement of the new administration as the Legislative House in Lagos. The report.
The Speaker, until the right thing has been done. If you want to remove me in the proper way.
The insistence of the impeached Speaker, Mudashiru Obasa, that she remains the substantive Speaker has tendency to raise tension on the day of plenary at the Lagos House of Assembly. Francis was not an option for the management of the Lagos Legislative House. To effectively carry out her duties and reaffirm her authority at the Assembly, Lagos legislators ensured that the Speaker, Mojisola Miranda, takes possession of the Speaker's office. In a continued show of solidarity and loyalty, Members of the House of Assembly posed for photographs with the Speaker at the Assembly complex. Former Speaker Obasa was, however, absent from the Assembly, though there was no plenary. In Lagos, Musa Poliat, NTA News.
During the week, the Oni of Ife's intervention led to the withdrawal of the court defamation suit against Dele Farotimi by Afe Babalola, a legal luminary. This was revealed after a closed meeting with the Oni of Ife, other royal fathers, and Are Afe Babalola in Ado-Ekiti. Olukemi Soni reports.
The arrival of Oni of Ife on the premises of Afe Babalola University, Ado-Ekiti, set the stage for the closed-door meeting with other top traditional rulers. Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, who spoke on behalf of the Obas, appealed passionately to Are Afe Babalola to consider the various forces and personalities that have intervened in the matter, including the former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, to please pardon Dele Farotimi.
One of the proponents of Yoruba ethos, which has been your strongest value that you hold in high esteem. And that is what we're using to bring tempo down.
Are Afe Babalola described the visit of the royal fathers as special. He said traditional rulers and personalities within and outside the country have intervened, pleading to drop all charges against Dele Farotimi as he has nothing to gain in his imprisonment.
This is a special day for me. Why? I'm a Yoruba man and I'm very proud to be one. Mercy steps in. To withdraw it.
It will be recalled that the human rights activist Dele Farotimi was arraigned before two courts in Ekiti for defamation. In Ado-Ekiti, Olukemi Soni, NTA News.
Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) announced it will embark on a nationwide protest against the recent 50% increase in telecommunications tariff approved by the federal government. This was part as a communique issued by the union after its National Administrative Council meeting. The protest is set to take place on Tuesday, February 4th, 2025, following the reduction of the tariff hike or by members who describe as unjustifiable. NLC says the increase will further burden Nigerians already grappling with economic hardship and therefore directed all affiliates and state councils to begin full mobilization ahead of the protest. The federal government launched an initiative. Oh, so sorry about that. And that concludes the news tonight. Thanks for joining us. I am Oluwabu Kola Akonde. A very good evening to you.